Netherlands, edit. The Netherlands imports most of its vehicles, having little own manufacturing of less than 200,000 per year. Besides DAF trucks and VDL buses, present Dutch auto production consists primarily of contract manufacturing for BMW and Mini by VDL Needcar, formerly producing DAF, Volvo, Smart and Mitsubishi, plus a few small sports car companies, Spyker Cars and Donkervoort. Another small company, Palvi International, is now taking orders for production of a roadable gyrocopter, slated for deliveries in 2019. Poland, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in Poland. Poland is the third largest producer of passenger cars in Vysegrad Group, after the Czech Republic and Slovakia. As of the late 2009s and 2010s, Polish automotive sector represents around 11% of total industrial production, accounting for about 4% of GDP. The sector employs about 130,000 people, and produced about 800,000 to 900,000 light vehicles a year. Production of larger commercial vehicles was at about 70,000 to 90,000 in that period. Most of the sector's output is geared for exports, primarily to the European Union. In 2009 the value of exports from this sector was 15.7 billion euros, i.e. 16% of all Polish exports. Currently domestic producers include supercar manufacturers Arena, bus manufacturers Autosan, Solbus and Solaris. International manufacturers include Opel and Fiat. Poland also accounts for the majority of Abarth cars, a performance brand of Fiat. Portugal, edit. See also, category Automotive industry in Portugal. Portugal assembles foreign cars and trucks with production of nearly 200,000 annually, including Volkswagen's Auto Europa factory and PSA Group. It has a history of vehicle manufacturing, including the design of light vehicles of brands such as the Romania, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in Romania. During the communist period, Romania was one of the largest automobile producers in Central and Eastern Europe. Now Romanian automobile manufacturing produces more than 500,000 vehicles per year and includes Dacia, Gravita, Idro, Roman and Ford, the former Daewoo and Allsit manufacturing facility. Other companies such as AO, Rika, Allsit and Traktorul also existed, but they went bankrupt in the 1990s. In 2018, the Romanian automotive industry ranks third in Central and Eastern Europe, behind that of the Czech Republic, Slovakia, recently surpassing Hungary and Poland. Russia, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in Russia. Russia has inherited a main part of automotive industry of the Soviet Union with near 1.8 million annual production of all types of automobiles in RSFSR. Automotive production is a significant industry in post-Soviet Russia, directly employing around 600,000 people or 1% of the country's total workforce. With output of more than 2 million, Russia was the world's 11th and European second, after Germany, automotive largest producer in 2012, and accounts for about 7% of the worldwide production. Due to the 2008 financial crisis, in 2009, the industry produced 600,000 vehicles, down from 1.5 million in 2008 after post-Soviet restoration. The largest companies are light vehicle producers AvtoVAZ and Gaz, while Kamaz is the leading heavy vehicle producer. 11 foreign car makers have production operations or are constructing plants in Russia. Russian government presented plans to make Russia as Europe's second automotive producer. As of August 2012, Russia is the largest car market in Europe. Serbia, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in Serbia. The automotive industry in Serbia and Yugoslavia dates back to 1939, when the first trucks came out of the assembly lines in the city of Kragujevac. After the Second World War, this factory was renamed Zastava Automobiles, and the production of motor vehicles started again under license to Fiat. Yugoslavia was second, after Poland, European socialist automaker outside Soviet Union, and achieved at high point near 300,000 annual production, 250,000 amongst that was Zastava cars. Zastava cars were exported by small quantities to 70 countries all over the world, including the UK. With the Yugo small car, Yugoslavia undertook quite adverted intervention to US automarket and tried to compete with Japanese analogues in the small car sector that opened after the oil crisis of the mid-1970s. During the 1990s, the political problems and economic sanctions imposed on Serbia, inherited by the Yugoslavian auto industry mainly, halted the drop of production of Zastava cars to just 1020,000 per year. In 2008, in agreement with government of Serbia, Fiat Group took over the Zastava plant, which is now one of Fiat factories. The Serbian government wants to establish Serbia as a new manufacturing location for the automotive industry in Europe, and is strongly supporting all the international producers and suppliers in order to open their plants in Serbia. New Fiat Model 500L and 500XL will have estimated production between 200,000 and 300,000 in 2013. Slovakia, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in Slovakia. Slovakia had very little automotive industry as part of Czechoslovakia. After dissolution of the federation, new car assembly plants were built by foreign companies in Slovakia as in other countries in Central Europe. Auto manufacturers in the Slovakia currently include 3 OEM automobile production plants: Volkswagens in Bratislava, PSA Peugeot Citroëns in Trnava, and Kia Motors Ilina plant. Since 2007, Slovakia has been the world's largest producer of cars per capita, with a total of 571,071 cars manufactured in the 2007 alone, in a country with 5 million people. Over time this placed it at top spot in car production per capita worldwide by 2013, with a yearly production of over 980,000 vehicles. With this production in 2013 was Slovakia 18th in the list of worldwide car production by country. Automotive is the largest industry in Slovakia, with a share of 12% on the Slovak GDP in 2013, which was 41% of industrial production and 26% of Slovakia export. 80,000 people were directly employed in the automotive industry in 2014. This number will be even increased when Jaguar Land Rover starts production in Nitra in 2018. Slovenia, edit. Having some small auto production in socialist Yugoslavia, Slovenia became one of the new Central European car-making countries and now produces near 200,000 per year, mainly for export. Soviet Union, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in the Soviet Union. Spain, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in Spain. After World War II, Franco's Spain lagged behind main European auto manufacturing countries for decades. Only at the end of the 1970s it was able to produce more than 1 million vehicles and was 5th in Europe and 9th in the world. Then significant growth allows Spain to overtake the United Kingdom, Italy, and achieve the 3 million output, for export partially, 3rd place in Europe, 6th place in the world at 2000. Since that time, due to East European and Asian competitors on European market, auto exports from Spain have slowed and annual production decreased to 2.4 million, although Spain beat France and became the second auto power in Europe, after Germany, but 9th in the world. In 2009, the automotive industry generated 3.5% of the country's GDP and gave employment to about 9% of the working population. Spain is in 8th place in car manufacturing countries, but 2008 and 2009 showed a decrease in car production. The downward spiral started about 10 years ago, with an abandoning policy of many consecutive governments. The result has been the loss of all Spanish car brands manufacturers, which are now in hands of foreign companies. Nowadays, Spain's major domestic firm is the Volkswagen Group's subsidiary brand Seat, SA. Sweden, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in Sweden. Swedish automobile manufacturing is widely known in European and US markets due to advanced and safe cars including Saab and Volvo brands, although their production, 150-200,000 per year, is not among the largest in Europe and the world. Ukraine, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in Ukraine. Ukraine was one of two only Soviet republics having production of all types of automobiles and was second by volume in the automotive industry of the Soviet Union with more than 200,000 annual production. Ukraine automobile manufacturers produces 100-200,000 per year now and includes UK Auto, ZAZ, MZ, Bogdan Motors, KIAZ, KISZ, BAZ, Chaz, Electron, Eurocar, Italian Auto, HAL-AZ, Anto-Aus and LAZ. While domestic trucks, buses and trolleybuses continues to be made, production of self-designed cars, such as ZAZ Tavria, decreased and now Ukraine assembles mainly Europe, China and South Korea developed cars. United Kingdom, edit. Main article, Automotive industry in the United Kingdom. The automotive industry in the United Kingdom is now best known for premium and sports car marques including Aston Martin, Bentley, Daimler, Jaguar, Lagonda, Land Rover, Lotus, McLaren, MG, Mini, Morgan and Rolls-Royce. Volume car manufacturers with a major presence in the UK include Ford, only produces engines and gearboxes in Britain having ended passenger car production in 2002 and commercial vehicle production. Automotive industry by country.